This is Andre Johnson from Sage Media Solutions. I am outside of Transit Tech High School. They are the winners of the Sage Standout Student Section Award. You can see it right here. I'm about to go surprise Coach Warren right now with it. All right, let's do it.
It's tough. Boy, there's an estimate.
Coach, congratulations, man. You guys are the winner of the Sage Standout Student Section Scholarship, man.
Oh man, this is great. This is great. Coach, I was just talking to Tilt. He's like, man, I was watching you guys on the live feed for the game all there for me. Yeah, this is awesome, man.
So just like I just announced, Transit Tech is the winner of the first Sage Standout Student Section Award. This is from their game on October 18th, their homecoming against Eagle Queens. We have Coach Ward and Coach Warren, of course, and their quarterback, Devin. Warren, I mean, when I walk in here with this, we saw the reaction, but just describe it a bit.
Oh, it's exciting, man. To be a new program, just our fourth year in. We had a lot of support from the community, East New York, Brooklyn, all throughout the borough president. We invited a bunch of people to the event, and we knew that Sage Media really puts on a great performance and really highlights and elevates our student athletes. So for all our alumni and all of our parents and all of our friends and all our community members that came out, this one's for you. We're going to do it bigger and better every single year, and we're hoping that you guys are doing our last game of the season, which is on the championship field as well, when we get the stands packed for that. And it was really a great moment. I had a lot of opportunity to coach in other places, and I wanted to bring that feel here to a school right here in the corner of East New York, and let Brooklyn and Queens and the Bronx and Manhattan and Staten Island do it. And Coach Ward and I talked about it for a little while. I was, hey, what's going on Saturday night? He's like, nothing. I was like, we going on Saturday night. So we decided to do it on a Saturday night when there was nothing else going on. And I'm glad you guys were able to support us and cover that game. And our students were really happy. We had so many surprises there that night. I can't even remember all of it because we were just so much into the game. But
Spider-Man was at the game.
Spidey was there. We had the drum line. We had, it was the fireworks, the sparkles, the smoke. It was a really beautiful event thrown on by our community, our parents, our alumni, our teachers, our staffs, all of our coaches. Our principal was there. It was a really beautiful night. So we appreciate the support and the love, and we're looking to do it again next year. That's a lot of props go out to a lot of other PSAL schools because we watch Sage Media every week, and I'll give the biggest shout out, man. That Curtis Tottenville game, that was something really special to watch. They had the NFL folks out there, but definitely this being our first go around, we really, really appreciate the love, and we're glad and happy that we can elevate sports throughout New York City.
And I think the key word that you said that I noticed that night was the community. Everybody was out. It wasn't even at your typical home field. It was at Canarsie High School. Didn't matter. Everybody came out. You had the band. You had coordinated chants going. And it was really just a beautiful night. So I know you shouted out the community already, but just talk about what it really means to rally around the football team, and especially on a night like that.
Yeah, for sure. Again, we're only 4 years in our existence, but this building has a lot of history and a lot of legacy behind it. Transit Tech CT High School has been in this area since 1940 something, and prior to that, almost 100 years, this building has been in existence. Has never had a football team. So when the alumni heard that we were getting a program, when the parents heard that we were having a program, when the students, 9th graders, 8th graders heard, they all flocked to say, let's see what Transit Tech has, because we have a really good program, see academic programs, and to marry that with athletics. Our basketball teams won city championships and state competitors and NBA participants as well, but to really have a football program in its new area, I think the community really just stood up and said, we are very proud of what's already happened, and just the fact that we were able to put on a helmet that says Transit Tech on it for the first time ever in history, I think was a really big deal. And to do it on a Saturday night where all the parents who couldn't get there because they had to work, or people came from out of town. Once we saw the schedule at the beginning of the year and we saw Eagle 3 on our schedule, we said that's the best team in our division. We want to put on a show with the best team in our division, and I think they even brought their fans as well. And it was a really, really a good, competitive, spirited environment that night. So we wanted to put it on really big, and I think alumni and parents and teachers and staff members and students alike, they just really appreciate what we're doing here for these student athletes. And I think that's who showed up that night, including people from the New York City Public Schools, council persons, assembly persons, senators. The email list was long for invitees for that. So I really appreciate all the support for that. And the unsung heroes I didn't name, those people that came out and supported last minute to get things going on that day. It was a really, really a big event for us. So I appreciate you guys elevating us on that.
Absolutely. And Coach Ward, and if you could switch places here, not only are you a coach, but you're an assistant principal here as well. So just seeing that, Transit Tech, only 4 years into having a program, you guys are the first, and you're going to go down in history as the first SAGE Standout Student Section Award winners. What does that mean to you and to the school overall?
Well, Transit Tech, CT High School, we're trendsetters. That's what we do. Our school is the best of both worlds, offering CTE programs as well as college and career preparation. In addition to the athletic component, we want to make sure our kids are prepared at the highest levels in every endeavor that they pursue. So we're happy that we can prepare our students to be successful in every endeavor.
And just talk about the importance of a night like that, seeing the community getting together.
So the goal of that night, of course, was to bring everybody out. It was considered homecoming. One thing that stood out, and every time I watch the replay, how could it be homecoming if we're in Canarsie? But as you know, we don't have a home field. Eagle Academy Brooklyn we're thankful for them. We're thankful for Boys and Girls High School. At one point, for us being able to play our home games there. So we're still in search to build our own home, but that field of Canarsie High School was homecoming for our student athletes and alumni and family members on that endeavor. So we're happy that we were able to create a college-like environment, a real authentic, set under the lights community. We were trying to set our students up for the big stage because, of course, the ultimate goal was, it always is to win a championship. Unfortunately, things, a bit indifferent, throughout the season, but we have a lot of guys, returning. Next year, we're going to do what's necessary in the off season to build and elevate from where we were at. And you best believe, we'll be back with a bang.
That's a
Next
perfect segue to one of your players who's going to be back next season, Devin. As the quarterback, as the leader of the team, and as a leader of a program, it might be kind of a lot. But, just seeing that you guys are the winner of this award, what does that mean to you as a player who was on the field that night?
I feel like we really deserved it because we have coaches that care, and I know they put a lot of stuff into this program, and I just feel like we really deserved it. We put all the hard work in the camp, some workouts before the season even started, and I feel like we really deserved this. It was crazy that night, October 18th. I did not expect that many people, but the outcome of the amount of people that was there was great.
Yeah, listen, got 2 coaches, a media guy, we're all washed up. We all wish we could have suited up under the lights under an environment like that. So just describe what that feeling was, walking out, running out onto the field, and your whole school, your whole community, the band's playing. Just describe that feeling.
It was crazy, and I knew it was crazy because when I'm playing, I could usually hear my mom, and I wasn't able to hear my mom. So I was like, it's a lot of people.
That's hilarious.
So I was like, I gotta get rolling, and we got in the game and heard the band. I could barely hear my coach, but we have hand signals, so I was able to do that. And I feel like it was a fun night, and it was something to remember forever. I'm saying.
Absolutely, and we're going to have this right here, this check. Hopefully it'll live somewhere in this beautiful office forever. Congratulations to Transit Tech High School, the winner of the SAGE Standout Student Section Scholarship.